Well, as the presidential election season ramps up, it can be easy to forget Chattanooga has a major city election in March. Channel 3's Grace McKenna spoke to a political science professor about why our elections are scheduled separately. He says the division can cause voter fatigue and lower turnout. Channel 3's Grace McKenna joins us live from City Hall this morning. And Grace, how many people typically vote in these city elections?
John, UTC's Chris Acuff tells me that in Chattanooga's last two city elections, turnout was less than 20%. That means that in some districts, only 1,500 or 2,000 people voted at all. Historically, Acuff says local elections were separated to keep those issues away from state and federal ones and to make them less political. The unintended consequence is lack of knowledge about local elections and, of course, voter fatigue. However, the issues decided by those local elected officials are often the ones that Acuff says most directly impact our communities. He points out this summer, city budget meetings had impressively high turnout. He thinks we could see that reflected in the March election.
When it comes to issues of policing, when it comes to municipal budgets, people are starting to realize that these issues really do affect them, and we're seeing a lot more interest in those things.
Now, one other thing Acuff tells me drives turnout is competition. Coming up in the next half hour, he and I also discussed what we can expect to see from candidates in these municipal races as some of them start campaigning even ahead of the November election. Live at Chattanooga City Hall, Grace McKenna, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Those are almost shocking numbers, Grace. And just real quick, while I have you on here, I mean, we're talking about how you get your city streets paved, the budgetary stuff. I mean, this is stuff that affects us every single day here in the city of Chattanooga.
It really is, John, and that's really what Acuff wanted to emphasize there, is that these are the issues that are impacting your day-to-day, the schools, the roads, all of the things that you use each and every day, whereas some of those state and federal issues are things that we don't maybe notice as much on a day-to-day basis.